Hello. We begin arting. Eventually, we'll get to breaking this down. Eventually. Kind of been thinking about what I can do with this model. Because I have some ideas. I have some ideas for little things I want to do with it. I know the one thing I want to do with it, the main little feature that I want for this, but I'm also thinking like it needs something else. I'm just thinking out loud here. I'm also trying to think how many pieces this needs to have. I know I'm gonna kind of keep the legs together. Like, I'm not gonna have that one be in too many pieces. Even though it's like, I could just save time by not adding legs, but at the same time, it's like, I don't want to do that, because I feel like it just looks better, even if the legs aren't always visible. I don't know, it just feels better than to have it just completely cut off with no legs. But that's just how my brain wants to work. Because, like, yeah, you could just make the model without the legs. It'll probably be easier. You'll be able to do more with it, but it's like, I don't want to do that. It feels like it's just gonna be cut off weird. It's like, I don't even like seeing the fact that the hat here, it gets cut off. What if I do this? But when I come back, the full hat is here. No? It's like, I don't like the idea of having to have stuff missing. Because it's like, well, what if it peeks through? I don't want it to be like a void or whatever. But that's just how my brain likes to work. Although, like, with an illustration, it's easier to just have something be cut off or not really shown. You don't want it to be drawn. But with, models in general, whether it's like a 3D model or like a live 2D VTuber model, it's like, you need to have all those details, even if you're not gonna see them. Because on the off chance that you do see it, you don't want it to look weird. Like, you put all that detail in there, even if you don't see it all the time, it's like, it still should be there so that way when you do see it, it doesn't look weird. Does that make any sense? I feel like it makes sense. I feel like that makes absolute sense. It's like, I don't want to be the equivalent of like a cheap promotion photo or something where it's like, it looks like you're getting a whole sandwich, but you're just getting 2 tiny sandwiches. I'm not here for the tiny sandwiches. I'm giving you the whole buffet. I don't like how this is looking. I want to fix this a little bit. Today is a chill Wednesday, I guess. It's fine. Hello! Bestie! Abina! We're here! I'm so close to finishing this. I'm so close! Like, look at all this. It's just missing a few things. Sort of. Other than that, it's like complete. I'm pleased. It just needs one more accessory. But how you doing, bestie? What's up? We're finally finishing a chest. Exactly, like I'm this close. It just needs to be broken down. But I've also been thinking. Like it's missing something. And that something is gun. I kind of like the blue thing looks like it could hold a weapon, and it's like I want to put something there. Like it needs something. Okay, there it is. I was wondering what happened to it. How am I doing? Sick. We're thinking about my OCs, making angst in my head. Oh boy. It do be like that sometimes, doesn't it? Add a knife. Ooh! I like that. Because this outfit that I already have on, this one's the one that's supposed to come with, like, guns. Because it's, like, Dante and Alucard and, like, Vash inspired. A knife would be nice. Let me see what you have! A knife! I'm showing my age. It's so funny. And maybe I can reuse one of the arm assets that I have for that. Yes. Oh, we're gonna have so much fun. There's a button hiding here. Did I ever tell you I do this thing where I pair one of my OCs with a character from a piece of media I enjoy, but not in a ship way? Or like, I think they'd get along or similar or something. I did not know that. Seems like fun. Sometimes I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to shading and stuff like that. And sometimes you just do what you think looks good. That's exactly what's happening here. If I ever talk about a character and then I bring up my own OC who is similar, it's like that. It's likely that they are one of these OC character pairings, such as Phil and Rose. And I like that. I feel like I say that a lot. Ultimate artist method to make a masterpiece. Freaking wing it! Exactly! Just let the flow overtake you. Sometimes you don't need to be perfect. Sometimes it just has to be. Well, I think I'm getting something interesting here, because it looks like... It looks more like washed out jeans rather than like a leather thing going on, which is what the original illustration looked like, but I'm kind of liking this better. Maybe could use a little bit more blur. Did I mention? I don't know if you were here yesterday, but I was talking about I saw Pluto yesterday, and I was crying. I was crying over anime robots yesterday. It was so funny. Cause like, I do most of my anime watching at like 3 a.m. And that's... I get extra emotional at like 3 a.m. for some reason. When I'm drawing in class on the back of my notebook, and I genuinely enter the flow state, and my seatmate tries to talk to me. It's our Kakegure Masho meme here. I was in fact not here yesterday. I will retell you the tale of me watching an Astro Boy anime and crying. Cause like I don't know much about Astro Boy. I just knew a little bit of it, and I knew that I saw that movie in 2009, so I didn't have that much context. So like, some of the stuff was kind of going over my head, but at the same time, I'm like, oh, I like these characters. I don't want anything bad to happen to these characters. Bad things happening to my favorite character so far, and I'm just like, no! He did nothing wrong! He was just existing! I think I still have the... I had a silly thing earlier, too, where it's like... Before I started the stream yesterday, I just had a goofy little image of it's like, you ever seen a man so pretty you cry? Because that's exactly what happened when I was watching that anime. When I was watching Pluto, I'm just like, no! She was just sleeping. He wanted nothing to do with this! How dare you! Robot kids have a place in my heart and will protect them from haters even if they are metal and probably take better damage than me. Exactly. They're my favorite genre of characters. If I had a nickel for every time a robot based off of a dead kid made me cry, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. But Epsilon wasn't a kid robot. He was like an adult, but still, he also got me crying. Like, he did nothing wrong ever in his life. He just wanted to take care of the orphans. That's so wrong. How dare you? Yeah, last night I started watching, like, the old school Astro Boy because I'm like, I'm curious now. Because half of this stuff was kind of going over my head. With, like, some of the lore in the series, I'm just like, I don't know what any of this means, but I'm still invested right now. And then I started watching, like, the original episodes, and I'm like, oh. Because I don't remember anything from the 2009 movie. Man, so pretty, I cry. Nah. Show so good, I get physically drained and mentally drained and need to look away. It's a serious condition, Abby. Stop laughing. I'm drained and you're laughing. Do you remember my robot kid, OC Sona? I don't think so. I feel kind of sad. But I would love to hear about it. Let me recap. Yes, please do. I eagerly wait. In a nutshell, lonely scientist is very lonely and has no family and no kids. He wants family. Builds robot named Sana. Sana is designed to get a new model every year to simulate growing kid. Oh, now I remember. I remember that. I do like that idea, though. I like that. That is just my vocabulary at this point, isn't it? I need to turn off a lot of things real quick. For clarity. Sona becomes a lonely scientist man's fake kid and is taken care of, but then the lonely scientist dies. Growth is put on hold. Sona is sad and decides to shut down for years because she can't bear it. Oh. It's so cute. And tragic. I love it. Sona stays shut down for a while until Silas, an interesting little fella, finds Sona and everything else. After seeing this, he decides to take her in and fix her up. Silas becomes Sona's big brother. Aww. I love this so much. It's so cute. I could probably use better words to describe thoughts right now, but I've never been the best with words. But I love it. Silas is also smart and good with tech because his family is basically all tech and scientists. So Silas continues the plan and upgrades Sana. Sana helps Silas. Silas helps Sana. That's so cute! I love it. I love it when characters kind of complete each other. Like, you help me, I help you, kind of a thing, but they don't realize that's what's happening. It's so cute. I gotta remember to add a knife to this later. Because I do like that idea. Sana dreams of being an idol and Silas tries to help her. Sana also tries to take care of Silas and help him socialize because your boy is a shut-in. As story goes on, Silas is now brave and bitter. Oh, I love that. They help each other be better. And Sona becomes a big digital idol similar to how Vocaloids are famous. Ooh! That's a nice touch. I like that. Oh yeah, like turning everything on right now because everything, it's pretty much ready. Sort of. I still need to combine the layers and all that stuff right now. Although I do gotta do some rearranging. Because the nets should be up on the neck piece. I gotta figure out how to do that. time to get rid of some layers before I start going ham on the merging stuff. Yeah, we almost there. Now we layering, but I also need to name some of these things so that way I know what I'm looking at. Yay! I love it when something is come together. What is this? That is... These are the gloves. Just gonna put them all together real quick. And then... lump that together real quick. We gotta name layers because I don't name them. I never name my layers. It's kind of annoying. I do that a lot. I'm also gonna need to consider maybe adding shadow layers. Probably. What is this? These are the ears. Ears. Yeah. For now, everything must be grouped before I finalize and start cutting everything. People who make VTuber models have my utmost respect, because what do you mean you spent so much time drawing and making the drawing move good and match a person moving and making it work? People name layers? Yes, unfortunately. I usually don't, most of the time. But sometimes in order to make things more organized, you gotta remember to name your layers. I don't name layers for like illustrations, but when I'm doing the VTuber stuff, like you gotta name the layers. Although when I make a 3D model, I don't usually name the parts, but sometimes I do. Face parts. Color, chest piece, neck piece. I think it's time to move this out of the folder that I put it in. So that way it's over both where I want it to be. I want it to be over the neck, and I want it to be over the torso. There we go. Although I probably need to do something here for the neck one. I gotta get a little creative with this one. Gotta do some adjustments. Because I want to make sure this looks like it's like, yeah. Yeah, because I need to do like a clipping thing for this. So that way it looks like it's a mesh under thing. I don't know what this would be called. It's like an undershirt, but it's a fishnet. Me looking at the screen right now, just nodding my head even though I don't understand what I'm looking for or what you're doing. It'll come together eventually when I rig it. This is all prep work. But I'll assume it's MVP. Exactly. Kind of just giving this a little bit detail. There we go. Because then it's gonna be like the clipping layer, where it's like the net's only gonna show on top of where I want it to show. Yeah. Although the pink one needs to be turned to the side. I don't need to worry too much about the pink one. It just needs to line up correctly with the arm. And maybe the leg a little one. Just kind of make it match the direction of the leg. I am thinking out loud. So that way I understand what I'm doing. This is for me specifically, like I'm just giving myself like notes, like you should do this so that way it works correctly. Okay, legs, put them together. Legs. This is the shading for the stomach area. I must organize my madness. I can spell. Not really. Fishnet crop top, is that it? Yes. No. It's yes. I don't care. I don't care to spell it. Honestly, what are aesthetics in fashion? I have my own aesthetic. It's called I'm lazy. I don't care what I'm doing, but I'm trying to be comfy and modest and stuff cool. I just like being extra. That is the best way to describe what I like. Fashion. Then again, I grew up with Bratz dolls, so I like fashion. That looks cool and semi-unpractical, but who cares? It's all about looking fabulous in the heat of battle. I need need to start splitting this up. Oopsies. I don't know, what did I do? What did I do? There we go. And then I gotta split the arms. I like fashion too. I drew dresses a lot when I was a kid, and I'm a Shining Nikki fan, but when it comes to wearing stuff myself, it's like designer versus designs type stuff. Nikki is my goat. Don't ever diss her or you will face the wrath of Fabina. I used to play those like dress-up games on like girlsgogames.com back when that was a thing, before it became filled with cringe. Like the same kind of mobile stuff that you'd find on like the App Store. It started filling that up, and I'm just like, this isn't fun anymore. I want my goth fairy dress-up games back, please. I should turn off the top real quick. And the nets. I need to turn off the nets real quick. Where is it? This is why you name your layers. I'm shirtless, oh no. Why are you being like this? I also play random dress-up games on the Google Play Store. Yeah. I haven't really touched the Google Play Store dress-up games. Yeah. Oh no, what is happening now? Oh no. Why have I lost track of things? The legs should not have anything. Oh yeah, the arms still have something that they don't need. The arms don't need this. I don't need rulers. Stop it. I'm waiting for you to look through the layers and her head disappears like a headless Roblox avatar. Like, oh no, where'd the head go? It's gone. I'm shirtless, oh no, said Ambi nonchalantly. It's a good thing I made the model, the VTuber model, not a girl. Because that was my old model. My old model was clearly female. It's like, I like cute anime boys more, so I'm gonna make one instead. And thus I am here. Again, I really need to make that proper intro video so people understand this. Beth and Brie. Because I feel like people don't pick up on that because I draw too cutesy anyway. Now where's arms up here? So this got to go. Hello, welcome. I'm trying to put the finishing touches on one of my new VTuber models. How you doing? And I almost spilled coffee everywhere. I can't afford this thing to break. This up. Oh no. Oh no. Not the coffee. Not my coffee. Oh no, I think I deleted something I shouldn't have. Oh no. Oh no. Hello, thank you for subbing. Prepare to learn a lot about Twisted Wonderland against your will later. What happened? What happened? What did I do? What did I do? Where did it go? Oh no! What have I done? I spent forever making... No! Oh no. I have to do it all over again. I got rid of my tummy. Maybe I can just scrap one that I already made. It's called Thinking Smarter, Not Harder. Hold on, let me pull up let me pull up the PSD file for this. I need it real quick. Oh no. things got lost in the chaos. This is why you must name your layers. Otherwise, you'll delete something that you weren't supposed to delete. Okay, let me see. I'm just gonna grab your torso, please. Thank you. Close enough. I just need to turn off this. I am mumbling to myself so I understand what I'm doing because I've screwed up. I messed up. It's embarrassing. Although I think I made this a little bit too snatched. I'm gonna need to adjust the top. I mumbled to myself. It is a good thing I basically keep almost every layer and or every file document that I've ever had in the, like, layer format. Because it comes in handy. So I can fix my mistakes. I'm back. Hello, Fabina. I just realized I deleted the torso. I wasn't supposed to do that. I deleted it, but now I fixed it with... I fixed it by grabbing the torso from this current model. But now I have to extend it. I'm like, no! I deleted a layer. I had to pull up this outfit's Photoshop document just to fix it. I had a oh no moment. Oh no. But it's a good thing I keep almost everything. Like, I didn't transfer it over to a hard drive yet. So now I gotta fix this. I gotta extend it to match the torso. No, why? Why? All that hard work. Just for me to forget what I was doing. Now I gotta try my best to blend this out so that it doesn't look so weird. Okay, now I'm gonna ramble about me and my games. Yes, please. While I try to fix my mess. I'm trying to fix my mistakes. So much progress was made and then I had to mess it up. Oh, the stuff. my brain was just like, you can't do anything perfectly in one go. That's not how we go. That's not how we roll around here. I wouldn't consider myself a gamer, but I actually play games really little because I procrastinate a lot. Understandable. And very often I suck at games. I like single-player games more. I like going on an adventure and playing as a cool hero. Like, I'm trying to beat Devil May Cry 3 and it's a struggle. But I like a good challenge. And then Dante's pretty hot, so even more encouragement. I gotta try to fix this with the line art that I made already. It's gonna require a lot of finagling. One time at my grandparents' house, mom's side, me and my distant younger, samey age relatives were in the living room. on our phones and stuff. My mom's brother's wife's brother, who is the same age, said that was a mouthful. The thing I like about you is you play a lot of types of games, coming from Certified Gojo and other strong anime MC fan. And Free Fire player. I think that's a compliment. I think so too. What an interesting compliment. Oh yeah, speaking of games that I have also played, I still haven't completed Fire Emblem Three Houses. Mainly because I don't want to fight Dimitri. Dimitri is my favorite character. I don't want to fight him. I can't fight my husband, okay? He didn't deserve any of this. And I don't wanna play as Edelgard, but I wanted to get it out the way because I don't like Edelgard. But then I picked the route where I'm going against Edelgard, and I'm just like, man. I don't like Edelgard. Least favorite character in Fire Emblem. I don't care how many people try to be like, oh, she's actually one of the coolest characters. I don't like her. She really is the epitome of playing as the bad guy in a Fire Emblem game, and I don't like her. Which, yeah, I guess I try random games on the Play Store. Find at least one, even if I end up deleting it. So he saw me play Free Fire. He made me play it. Shining Nikki in a piano tile game, etc. Ah. There. I have fixed my mistake. BRB means be right back, by the way. Just made it up, I think. No, that's old, man. This old internet talk. I think that's even older than me. But yay, I fixed it. And I'm probably gonna do a lot more finagling with this off stream, so that way I can rig it, and then hopefully maybe later this month or next month it's gonna be rigged. I still gotta add the knife. Gotta add the knife. This is BTB, can you not read? Oh. I'm dyslexic, don't be mean to me. Back to back. Although I think I've seen that abbreviated as B2B, but I think you did make it up. I believe you. My brain is silly, okay? It do a little silly. And it forgets how things work. It's okay, I'm illiterate. we be a little bit illiterate together. But now what do we do for tomorrow? That is the question. What is tomorrow? Amy believes in me, chat. I'm the only one in chat. Exactly. I must believe in you. But, I'm thinking out loud again. What do we do for tomorrow? Where is everyone? I don't know. It be like that sometimes. And I don't mind. It just makes me happier when they come back. Oh, but I could, before we go, I could show this, because I cannot stream the process of making a 3D model. My laptop would explode. But I do want to show this off a little bit, because it took me a while to make this. Rank twist characters based on how easy they would be to bite. Yes. That'd be a good one. Fabina strikes again with the biting. We will open with that tomorrow then. I gotta remember to write that down. But I'm making a 3D model and here's the textures. I'm proud of this one actually. I can't wait to start putting this on the model. It's all good. It's all coming together. This is like my favorite part when it comes to like the 3D models. Yeah, I go overboard with the expressions. Cause like my ortho and Ida models, they have like 10 or 11 faces. But then you split that in two, and you have a possible combination of like 22 different faces. Because I am just that insane. But I think this face turned out pretty funny. I like this one. It's giving abandoned haunted doll. Do you want to know what it is? I think the words are too tiny to read at the top, but do you want to know what this is I'm working on? It's my own take on Phantom Ortho. It's gonna be fun. It's okay, expressions are beautiful. We learned that from Scully and his eyebrowless behavior and emoting. Yeah, I mean, there's gonna be eyebrows. It's not gonna be on this sheet. I got separate eyebrows. Blah blah blah. Yeah, technically. It's the Phantom Ortho, which was Ida's overblock monster. But because it looks like ortho in the way that I made these 3D models, I want it to look more like, yeah, I want it to look more like an actual character. But the ink pattern here, it is taken like from the actual overblock monster design for Phantom Ortho. Like I kind of like looked at the way that the cracks were and I'm like, yes. Gonna put that on the face. But since it goes over the eye, I had to like adjust it. With like each of these expressions when I started making them, just so that way it's like, you know, it looks consistent. Or like the idea that it moves with the mouth or something. I don't know what I'm saying. I just be yapping out loud. But anyways, that is something I'm working on, but with my current setup, I'm not able to share the making of the 3D model because my laptop would explode. But I'll show that off when it's actually finished, but like it's in the closing stages of being finished. It's just the hair. The hair is what gets me. I need to figure out how to actually make it. By the way, you taught me Scully didn't have eyebrows. Then I realized he doesn't. And then I argued notoriously with my friend who thought he had eyebrows. Like an Ace Attorney map. The boy has no eyebrows! I need to draw Sana with ortho sometime. That'd be cute. And Scully isn't the only time Yana's drawn a character with no eyebrows. Undertaker also has no eyebrows. Which you usually don't notice because his hair is always in his face for the most part, but when he pushes his hair back and you actually see his face, he has no eyebrows. I don't know why I find that fascinating, but it also just proves that you can make a character very expressive without eyebrows. Because even the Jack Skellington character, like, you know, design has no eyebrows, but he's so expressive. It's like, it's possible to make anything expressive, even without the eyebrows. Even without a mouth. Man, I love creating art and characters. You can do so many interesting things. It's pronounced Sona like persona. Disturbing the beast. I want to actually play a Persona game in my life, but I haven't had the chance to. I want to, though. It seems like fun. Those are the kind of games I would play anyway. But I don't have it. Big sad. But, yeah. That's it for today. It is time to go. I will see you tomorrow, where we will be ranking characters on, how easy they would be to bite. Bye-bye! See you tomorrow. I am my own VTuber mama and papa. I am everything.